Hey YouTube, welcome to Digimon Market Watch, your weekly segment where we talk about the Digimon card game market. BT6 pre-releases have started and commenced and concluded in the United States. Canada still doesn't have any, but a lot of BT6 product is out there right now, so we're definitely going to talk about some BT6 prices, as well as some other cards you just might want to keep your eyes on, cards you might want to consider getting or potentially selling if you have extras. So with that out of the way, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on the smashed potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos come out. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch to see some of this stuff live. And don't forget to go on my Discord. The links are below for everything. Omnimons. Only a couple of things I really want to point your attention to. First, most Omnimons are going down in price. Zwart defeats are lower than they've been, especially the Altart Zwart defeat. But it's actually really good. The antibody is down the lowest it's ever been, I believe. The alternate at 25. But take a look at this Omnimon. The friggin' alternate art ghost rare Omnimon from BT6. People are opening cases upon cases and not pulling this card. It's $5,000. So, that's what someone's listing it for right now anyway. It has a market price of $293, wherever that was. The current sales, where are they? So one sold for $1,000, one sold for $104.99. People think these are like fake, but yeah, straight up, you know, people are gonna list this card for a very expensive price. We'll know how many exactly are out there once people start opening cases when the set's officially released. Something else important to know is that in certain areas, the BT6 set as a whole is going to be done in waves. I know in Canada, we're getting our product in 2 waves. That means that most stores are getting their product, like half of it, whatever, on release, and half of it later on when they can produce it and ship it and do all that. Keep in mind that, you know, Omnimons will be pulled gradually over time, but don't pull the trigger on this card yet because it will be lower than $5,000, I promise. So just don't worry about it. Don't sweat it, guys. Next is Magna Angelmon. So, remember how, like, a week or two ago, we mentioned how this was under $10, and we're like, you should pick these up because Security Control BT6 is really good. Well, here we are, and they're $15. Now, that being said, there are some listings. Not a lot of listings, but there are some listings. If you have extras of this, I'd probably sell it now and just be safe. But, you know, if you want these for Security Control, you might be running out of time to kind of get them. So, just be careful. Yellow-black Security Control is what a lot of people are turning to right now because of lack of structure decks for the good red cards. And yellow-black Security Control, all the cards we just got in BT6, are actually really good. So just be careful. Get your Magna Angelmons, but only if you need to. Sell them otherwise. This VMon here is $5 American. And that's all. That's all I wanted to bring to your attention with this card. It technically has a higher rarity printing now. So if you want to get your jamming VMons, now is a pretty good time to do it. Armageddon Mon, full art here, alternate art, for like $5.50, $5 and $6. Why did I bring this up? I think that if you don't have copies of this card, you should get copies of this card. The reason I'm saying that is because if we ever enter another format where like BT, like level 7 cards are seeing a lot of play because they're really good, Armageddon Mon might honestly be a solid anti-meta choice. Like, straight up. It just might be. So, if that ever happens, the alt arts of this card in particular are going to explode. So will the regular arts, but alt arts, you know how it goes. So, you know, for $5, $6 a copy, get a play set, honestly. It's a good anti-meta card if it ever pops up. And if you never use them, they're only $5 or $6 a copy. It's not a big loss. Alright, Padamon is literally $3. No one cares about Padamon. Interesting, but it is $3. There you go. Next up, Beal Starmon alternate art. Okay, so it is still pre-sales. Alt art $94 is a listing going for here. 2 listings, and then kind of expensive from there. These will go down in price a little bit once the set comes out, but you might see a thing with Lucimon where it went down for like a day, and then it got bought out, and then it just skyrocketed. So just be careful with Beal Starmon. I would wait until release day to pick up your copies, maybe the day after, but don't wait too long, because this is a waifu, and it's a really nice art, and it's a really good card in BT6. So you know. Diaboromon, down all the way to $57. It dropped $5 this week. And there's a lot of listings like that too. A lot of copies out there. 24 listings, pretty good. Pretty good. I think it'll continue to fall a little bit more the way that it's trending. So you can probably wait a little bit. And Angelmon here went up $1 basically since last week. But more listings did appear. So it takes a little more room now, a little more wallet power to buy out Angelmon. But you're running out of time. Same. They were $35 a few weeks ago, a month ago. So there you go. Alternate Art Pulsemon. You get this card if you win a BT6 pre-release, and they are $50. I think that this version of this card will kind of always be expensive, because, especially in Canada, not many pre-releases are happening anymore. I know a lot of stores that did cancel pre-releases because we just didn't get our product this week pre-releases. So that being said, it's going to be even harder to get this card, and you can't just get it as a promo for entering, you have to win. So I think it's going to be expensive forever, especially as long as it sees play, which, you know, Pulsemon's a good card. It'll see play for a while. That's all for that. Alphamon is actually $25. So your one secret rare BT6 is $25, and the other one is a lot more expensive than that. Black, honestly, is good. Black is good, and I wouldn't be surprised if it sees Tier 1 play. Straight up. If it wins tournaments, tops tournaments this format, I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be like, whoa, that's strange. No, it'll happen. So, $25. Honestly, I don't usually say buy into the pre-sales, and I think that this will go down a little bit, but it's not going to go down that much. So, if you want to buy them now for safety, I mean, you can, and it wouldn't be a terrible idea, or you can wait a little bit, see what happens. Just know that this is a secret rare. So as soon as it wins a tournament, or like it starts topping in drones in set 6 tournaments, it's going to go up. Just be wary. Untitled here and Alternate Art Ancient Greymon. It's going to do nothing in this format. They will probably go down a little bit more in price. However, if you want these for BT7, you should probably think about grabbing them very soon, because this does see play in BT7, and it's very good in BT7. There you go. Bealsamon at $28 for the alternate art. Some people are playing one or two of this in their Musketeer deck. The BT1, we don't know if any more BT1 stock is coming our way. No clue. That being said, if everyone is topping with this deck and everyone is playing Bealsamon, it might see an influx in price. It is a nice card. It's a nice collector's card. I think in 3 years it'll be expensive. But in the short term, it might jump up if people are playing it. Alternatively, if people stop playing it, then it will not. There you go. Next up is Padamon. I brought up Padamon, A, because it's Padamon, and we got to cover Padamon every Market Watch now. But the Store Championship ones are going down in price. All the Store Champion cards are going down in price. All of them. You see this market price of freaking $22? It's not going to be that way. It's not going to be that way. It's being listed for $10. I don't think they're going to see much lower than that, but it is a really good price. And if you want your Padamons, especially because yellow isn't seeing play this format, which yellow kind of slaps, just get them. Just get them. War Greymon Alternate Art, $16. I'm telling you, yellow before structure decks, I think you should keep your eye on it. Maybe it'll do nothing, but there's a very good possibility it'll see play. So, there you go. Omnimon and Azulongmon. Azulongmon is $6 and probably is going to fall, but this is the cheapest we've seen this card in a very long time. $10. It took all of BT5 for it to fall. No, and this is like one listing, sure, and then it goes up a little bit, but like, you know, you can probably buy them for $10 now if you make a post and you're like, hey, I want to buy this card for $10. Anyone got? You know what I mean? It took all format, but they're finally down. I don't think anyone's taking Azulongmon seriously in BT6. It might see a top, maybe, but like Gabumon is infinitely better and infinitely more consistent. So I think these will honestly just keep going down in price. That's my opinion. Finally, Greymon, $24. This card blew up. Justmon is playing this card. Yeah. But yeah, It's going up in price. Hopefully we get another reprint of it soon. But you know, you might want to stick with regular red structure deck Greymons if you want to play just one right now. That's it for this market watch. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As usual, they cover everything you want or the other things you want to see. Just let me know. I read all the comments, and it's really cool. By the way, guys, we will see you later, so take care.